of Henyard's claims: unfair caucus rules, voter suppression, venue manipulation, and election rigging.
We have footage, we have proof of everything we're saying. I refuse to sit back and be silenced against the injustice.
The meeting's over, right?
Henyard also claims hundreds of her supporters left out in the cold, unable to get in the building where the caucus was held.
I set up in the cold, having 2 people come in at a time. We had a long line wrapped around the block and again around the block, and they never let us in. Hundreds of people on buses, people in wheelchairs, people older. We were out there freezing.
They must be scared of Tiffany because they won't even allow her to get on the ballot.
Her battle to be on the ballot for next year's election for Thornton Township supervisor. Today, Tiffany Henyard and her supporters held a fiery call to action meeting.
I keep telling them, put some respect on my name.
Tiffany Henyard and her supporters.
This young lady deserves that seat. She's done a hell of a job.
Speaking out about what they call unfair practices at this week's Democratic caucus for Thornton Township supervisor. Henyard was denied a place on the township ballot for re-election because she didn't have a certified assessor on her ticket. That's what we were told by an attorney, with State Senator Napoleon Harris getting the Democratic nomination instead.
On December 3rd, 2024, your right to vote was hijacked by your committeeman, Senator Napoleon Harris, DOT's organization, Dalton trustees, and the attorneys who allowed this illegal act to take place.
Some of Henyard's claims: unfair caucus rules, voter suppression, venue manipulation, and election rigging.
We have footage, we have proof of everything we're saying. I refuse to sit back and be silenced against the injustice.
The meeting's over, right?
Henyard also claims hundreds of her supporters left out in the cold, unable to get in the building where the caucus was held.
I set up in the cold, having 2 people come in at a time. We had a long line wrapped around the block and again around the block, and they never let us in. Hundreds of people on buses, people in wheelchairs, people older. We were out there freezing.
They must be scared of Tiffany because they won't even allow her to get on the ballot.
Henyard's boyfriend, Kamal Woods, also attacked the media and reporting by NBC5.
Really,
go to her if you're worth talking to. I see you. You looking dead at me. I see you. You part of the problem. You gonna tell the truth, tell the truth. It ain't no guy, it's a lady. You part of the problem.
A spokesperson for Senator Harris told NBC5 in a statement, in part, it's unfortunate that the supervisor's team has chosen to spread false narratives. The focus should remain on addressing the critical issues that truly matter to the community.
We cannot let this go. I am suing Napoleon Harris. I am suing the caucus.
And Tiffany Henyard, who is also serving as the mayor of Dalton, says her lawyer will be filing a lawsuit on Monday. Still ahead here.
Also developing now, some of her political power is on the line.
But Tiffany Henyard maintains she will be on the April ballot in Thornton Township for re-election for one of the 2 positions she holds. A reminder, Thornton Township is one of the largest in the state. Regina Waldrum details Henyard's latest calls for help and what happens next.
Yeah.
It was a crushing blow to the woman who calls herself Super Mayor.
All the people outside, they let one person in. Okay, now I'm with you. Watch.
Tuesday night, Tiffany Henyard lost her bid for re-election for Thornton Township supervisor after she was blocked from the ballot, with State Senator Napoleon Harris getting the Democratic nomination for the April election. Henyard also serves as the mayor of Dalton.
Exhibit C, the call.
Friday morning, she attended a township electoral meeting. The board could decide which candidates could be knocked off the ballot. 2 of Henyard's supporters have filed objections challenging candidates running for supervisor and other positions.
Mr. Napoleon Harris is not a duly qualified resident in Thornton Township.
A spokesman for Senator Harris in a statement told NBC5 in part, it's unfortunate that the appointed supervisor's team has chosen to spread false narratives. The focus should remain on addressing the critical issues that truly matter to the community. Meanwhile, in a letter addressed to township residents, Henyard calls on them to help fight against what she says is corruption. She says she's planning to take legal action.
The people will put me on the ballot.
Also happening Friday, an update on the township's status. Henyard says it's in crisis with essential services and renewal of the insurance policy at stake. She's accused 2 trustees who've not been attending meetings of purposefully gridlocking the township's government.
I pray that they show up to the board meeting, because right now we don't have insurance. So I hope it don't take that long to have a meeting. I will continue to call special board meetings so that we can clear up our issues.
Next week, Henyard says she will call another special meeting. And as the year winds down, Thornton Township still without a budget. Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.